At the start of the 21st century, the Atlantic 10 was enjoying a long period of stability and success.
One of the things I said to our athletic directors is we don't need to expand. We were 9 at the time, and we never needed to expand. But if we do expand, we have to do it because it makes us better in some way.
While the league remained largely consistent, it did see a few changes, welcoming Richmond in 2001 and St. Louis and Charlotte in 2005.
It kind of opened up a lot of things. And you might not be as compatible in terms of geography, but there were other ways that Richmond was compatible. Xavier and Dayton were compatible in that they had good, solid basketball programs.
But by 2012, the tide of conference realignment was rising across college athletics, and the A10 couldn't avoid the pull. Within a year, 4 members, including Temple and Xavier, had announced their departure, setting off a period of transformation that would reshape the league's future.
They saw the possibilities of a VCU, of a Davidson, for 2 examples. They developed a kind of a game plan, if I can use that word, to go after the people that would really fit, and not just fit, but help with that whole elevating image, brand, and geographic location.
Led by Commissioner Bernadette McGlade and the conference leadership, this period marked an opportunity to fortify and expand the A10's reach.
I think the most important strategy that we used was defining what would be value and what would bring value to the Atlantic 10 as a league. And we wanted the profile of the institution to have a tremendously strong academic pedigree, a tremendously strong athletic broad-based program, but also basketball-centric.
I think it could have been a huge bump in the road, but I think the leadership of the conference guided the conference through there almost flawlessly with the additions that were made and how the impact those schools had. I think a lot of conferences may have been crippled by that, but not the Atlantic 10.
They went out and got quality programs. They went out and got quality educational programs. They've been able to match the teams that have replaced the others, you know, and it's caused the conference really not to lose a beat, quite frankly.
As membership evolved, so did the Atlantic 10's geographical reach. No longer confined to the East Coast, the addition of new programs and their loyal fan bases broadened the conference's profile, making it increasingly attractive to national sports networks. The results soon followed. In 2014, the A10 received 6 NCAA tournament bids, underscoring its emergence as a major force in college basketball.
I certainly would never underestimate the value of what great media markets and that brand extension has for any Division I conference. And certainly it's been tremendously valuable for the A10.
In 2022, Loyola Chicago further enhanced the conference by joining, bringing with them a robust basketball program and access to one of the nation's top 5 television markets. This expansion not only solidified the A10's competitive standing, but also positioned it for continued growth and relevance in collegiate athletics.
The A10 has really had a formidable growth and a formidable progression, and I have no reservations believing that the next 50 years will be even more impressive than the last 50 years.